Hi guys, welcome. I'm Jenna. Today, I've been wanting to do this color story, this eye look for a year now. And so it's been a bit. I just saw so many people last year doing like this orange and gray and like specifically from Groovy Gardens. I'm going to be using that one of the palettes today. This fiery orange. I just had to. It's just like fall wrapped up in a shade. It is so gorgeous. So that's what we use today. And I'll also be using Cosmic Dreamer. Have a little left on my finger, so like why let it go to waste, right? Let's just add a little bit more on there. Stunning. Look at that shift. What can I say? Let's get started. All right, so the plan for today is I'm going to pop into two palettes, the Cosmic Dreamer. And I'm going to go in with this orange and this gray here. And then I'm also going to go into the Groovy Garden palette, of course, for this one. And then I might use another orange. I'm not really sure yet. And then if you just want to stick with one palette, because I was considering using just this palette with this orange and this brown, but I just love the way that the gray contrasts with the orange more. So I'm going to use multiple palettes, but if you just want to stick with one, I think the orange and this brown and then a transition, I would think that would be really good. But for a transition, I am going to pick out something in here, and I want something. I'm so sorry, my dog's barking in the background. Our doors are open because it's just so beautiful out today. Let's see this one. I want like a neutral and not too orange. I think that would probably, is that too orange? Let me try the one next to it. Let's see this one. I just don't want it too, I don't want orange on top of orange. I just want something, maybe that might that might work well with the gray. I think we might try that. All right, so I got the Rougher 27 and we're going into Pumpkin Patch. I told you this was one of my favorite shades. It was in my September BYOP. I also have tape on and I plan on doing a halo eye unless I forget and automatically start doing my regular eye. I do not know what my dog's problem is today, but they're just all out there barking at nothing. One starts barking, they think that there's something, and then they just all join in. All right, I got the same brush, and I'm going to tap into this orange. All right, and now while I have a little bit of shadow on my brush, just going to bring it in here. Just kind of taking my pad where I don't have any shadow. All right, still the same brush. I'm going to go into the gray. And I'm going to tap this one, just start right next to where I would put the shimmer. And now tap back into that first orange, and I just want to blend the gray and the orange together a little better. Now I'm going to go in with a Dose of Colors brush. I'm going to go in with the gray, and then I'm just going to barely tap into the black. Tap back into the gray. And then I'm just going to keep it right here on the edge where the shimmer is going to go. All right, I'm just going to go with a tiny bit of concealer. Go right in the center. And then with a clean finger, I'm going to blend it out. All right, now I'm going to go in with the shimmer, and then we will come back and blend some more. All right, let me see if I think I need, I don't think I need any glitter glue. Oh yeah, I love that. I love the way it contrasts with the gray. All right, now we're just going to kind of go backwards. I'm going to go in with the gray and a little tiny bit of black. And I'm just going to go right up over where the shimmer is on the edge. I'm going to start blending that into the gray. Okay, if I remember correctly, I had the transition on prior, so I'm just gonna go through and blend. I don't think I need any more gray. So I'm gonna go back in with that orange now. I might come back in with a little bit more gray. We'll see how it's looking. This one. I'm kind of looking for like a light orange matte to put in the center. Let's see. Don't really want to put a shimmer to take away from the center. That might be good. I think I'm gonna go in with the brush though. This is the rougher 26. What is this shade? Rougher 26, and this is Summer Magic. Okay, I think it's time to do the lower lash line. All right, now I'm just going to try to find a clean finger that doesn't have shadow all over it, and I'm just going to like tap around the edges so it's not quite so harsh. Then we come in with the lower lash line, I'll soften it up a little bit too. All right, I'm going to go into the rougher 28, and I have the wrong palette. And I'm going to go into Lava Lamp. I'm going to take it right on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to spray it. I'm just going to kind of work backwards. Starting with the shimmer. I'm going to go into Rougher 03 into the gray. It's going to go right next to the shimmer, just mimicking the top and the bottom. And then a Rougher 02 into the orange. And I'm just tapping it on. All right, and then I wiped off the 28 rougher brush, and I'm going to go into Pumpkin Patch, which was our transition. And we're going to blend. Just going to kind of come out here, kind of use it like almost like an eraser to soften that up a little bit. This is what it's looking like after I blended. And I will probably go in with my makeup sponge just to tap this corner out just a little bit when I go to finish my makeup up. All right, looking pretty cool so far. We'll see what it looks like once I get mascara and it all finished up. Now I'm going to go into the NARS Overlust palette, and I'm going to go in with this powder orange blush right here. I always forget about this blush in that palette. It's very pretty. It's a nice orange, not orange, but peach. Like a nude peach. I think that's why I like it. All right, now I'm going to reach into a really oldie but goodie, the Cheek Stars Cheek Palette. What is this called? Reunion Tour? Cheek Stars Reunion Tour from Benefit. I love Benefit blushes in that. I really do. I'm going to tap into this. It's almost like a blush lighter. It doesn't have a whole lot of pigment, but I don't want to put too much with this eye look. All right, maybe I should go in with a little cream. Let me bring the blush up a little bit. That might help that eye look a little bit. I think that's what I need to do is start collecting Benefit blushes. I love their blushes. Do we want some links? Yeah, I think we're going to come in with links from Melt Cream Blush. I can find a brush. Yeah, oh yeah, just to top it off. Oh boy, that really took it glowy summer to fall. All right, are we ready to see what this looks like all finished? I know I am. I'll be right back. All right, guys, it's the finished look. I love the way it turned out. I love the gray with the orange. You know, sometimes when you're doing your makeup right here, because it's like a little tiny mirror, it's kind of hard to see like what's really going on. So I went to go finish my makeup up and it was looking a lot better. But let me tell you what I finished off with. All right, so right on the outer and inner portion, I went in very lightly with Killer Camo from Too Faced. For the center, I went in with Electra from Moya Cosmetics. Went in with Saucy Toffee from Milani for lip liner. Blended it out with Cafe au Lait. Went in with Tease from Melt. And topped it with Psych from Unearthly. And then another palette, if you guys have the Neutrals palette from Cosmic Beauty, it also has a shimmer. Where did it go? Right here. I know mine's a mess. It is pretty close to the one from Ensley Reign, but this one just has a bit more orange. It's like an orange to a green. Got to see that green up in there. And this one, you can see this one. It's like a fiery orange. So, but they're very, very close. So if you guys want to do a similar look like this, that's another one that has that type of shimmer in it. I think they're pretty popular now. I think I've seen them in quite a few palettes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again next time. So be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.